Bryant, you were named the Sunset League's co-pitcher of the week. How is it knowing that your hard work isn't going unrecognized?
It's pretty good. I've come from a high school program where it's just like, all right, you did your job, move on. But it's also really good just to feel like, being recognized for what I've done. It's a pretty good feeling. It helps me just proceed to get better and just working on my craft and just wanting to be there again. So, yeah, it's a great confidence boost, if you ask me.
Especially league-wide. And every game for the Sparrows right now is a must-win in order to make it to the playoffs. Does that change your approach at all to the game?
No. I go in with every aspect in my mind of we need to win this game. It's always a must-win whenever I'm on the mound. And that's just my mentality. I was grown up to be, I really want to win. I want to be able to play in the playoffs. So it's just always a mentality of mine to just must win every time I step foot on that rubber.
Nice. And lastly, if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Jeez. You guys are coming up with weird ones, I swear.
It's later in the season. We're running out of questions.
Let's see. Superpower. I would say speed. Just so if we need a pinch runner, I'd be able to run.
True. Good one. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bryant, you came in to close out today. How does your mentality towards the game change when you're coming in to close out a win rather than starting?
It's the same thing as coming into the game from the start. It's just I need to slam the door shut like the first thing I get out there so I can give my team a chance to give the team the chance to win. And that's what I did today and got the job done and got us that W.
And during your inning, you walked a batter and then you threw 3 balls. So when you're having trouble kind of finding the strike zone, how do you get back into it?
I just kind of got in my own head and just said to myself, come on, it's 2 outs. We got to get this guy. Let's get out of this. And I ended up walking him, but the next guy, I got him out on a fly out, which really helped us. So, yeah.
Nice. And this was a must-win for the Sparrows in order to get to the playoffs. How is it knowing that your team can attack so early?
Oh, it's great. It gives the pitching staff a lot of ease on them. It takes a lot of pressure off of our shoulders and just gives us time to just be like, all right, just be able to get into our own head and not think about, oh, crap, we're down by a few runs. But it just gives us that mentality of, all right, we get to relax and just throw our game.
All right, awesome. Thank you. Bryant had a couple days off, and then he came in today to close out the game. Was that just another precautionary thing rather than having him start?
Oh, yeah, no, his start is actually going to be on Thursday. He had that game last Monday where he got a start in and went 7 and got the whole Player of the Week award. He was supposed to throw on Sunday, actually, for his start, but it didn't work out for him. We had that game switched to a later date, so that's why he kind of got an extended rest, and I think that's why he got off to a slow start, but he still was able to finish with a scoreless inning. This is kind of like his little bullpen sesh before he gets ready for Thursday. So he threw today, he'll have tomorrow off, and then he'll be starting on Thursday.
And in his inning today, he walked a batter and then threw 3 balls to the next guy. But then after that, he kind of collected himself, realized he should just throw him a ball that he can hit up in the air so his guys can catch it for him. What do you have to say about his versatility and knowing that he doesn't always have to strike someone out?
I mean, that's good for him, like Greg Maddux, especially at the end of his career. Like Greg Maddux started off as a fireballer, but when he got really kind of recognized, I mean, he was always recognized, but when he got really recognized is when he got with the Dodgers late in his career, when Maddux was only throwing 80 miles per hour, and he became a real pitcher at that point. It was no more 95, 96 from Maddux. It was 80 with a lot of run, changing speeds, eye levels, and he was able to extend his career probably another 3 to 5 years doing that, throwing what people would call batting practice. But it's not batting practice if it moves, and it's not batting practice if you can't hit it. So I think Durf kind of realized that, like, I don't have to always throw gas. I can go ahead and spot up and let the hitter get himself out, especially with a 10-4 lead. There's no reason to be walking people.
And we talked about these last few games for the Sparrows being must-wins to make it to the playoffs. How do you think Bryant is going to be a part of that?
I think he's going to be a huge part of that. I mean, he got us rocking. Our very first game was July 1st. We played against the Sliders, and he set the tempo for us and getting us a shutout, 7-inning shutout, which really kind of got us going. And honestly, it broke that however many game skid we had in June. So he's kind of been the catalyst there, setting the tempo. Elijah Johnson's back, who I've kind of did research, and like we play above 500 ball when he's in the lineup, and we win like maybe 10% of the time when he's not in the lineup. So it's good that he'll be back for the long haul. Our pitching has been stellar. Our pitching has been stellar in July. We ironed some kinks out, and Bryant's been a big at the forefront of that. Josiah Austin today gave us some good quality innings. Justin Graves just yesterday against the Sliders had 10 Ks in 7 innings. So we're clicking. Bryant is at the forefront of that, and I'm excited. As our guys get excited, I think we'll start rolling. So it's really just up to our guys. Our guys want to win, we're gonna win. Our guys want to compete, we'll win it all. So it's just really up to what our guys want to do. I think they'll start getting it as it gets closer. So all I'm praying for is that we're in it late. If we're in it next week, I think we're going to win it all, because now our guys will realize there's something to play for. And then the season kind of starts coming to a close, and you start looking back and saying, well, I guess I could play another one. I guess I can play another one. Again, I attribute it to the travel ball effect. You don't get up for every game. You only get up for the big ones. So hopefully we're in it and around it. So that every game next week is a big one. We'll play well, and then we'll be there for the big one.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, thank you.